in a rainforest. And sometimes it's dank and misty, and you've got roots and rocks and ladder bridges. And you're riding these armored sections, and then you're doing these berms, and you've got these massive cedar trees around you. You're literally riding a work of art.
The North Shore craft beer scene is really about activities and having beer be part of your life rather than beer being your life. Craft beer wasn't really a thing when we started. When we opened up, the tasting room had about 8 seats in it.
It was wall-to-wall mountain bikers all enjoying a pint. It was a great spot.
The North Vancouver beer scene is fantastic. It's just exploded.
Where else can you take a boat trip through a beautiful downtown city towards some snow-capped mountains and then go visit breweries?
It was around 2000 and I was out riding and we'd gotten to the bottom of Pink Starfish and Andrew said, "Oh my God, that was so good. Let's go do another lap." And I was like, my adrenal glands were so blown. It had taken everything I had to get down.
It was core, gnarly, that was the vibe. It was pretty wild. Lots of skinnies and everyone's doing all this elevated stuff. The culture started here in North Van. So when you go into the trails, you feel that, you see it. It really set the stage for mountain biking.
Why did North Van need another brewery? I don't know if they did, quite frankly, but I forced myself on this poor city.
I think there's 9 breweries.
We're at 11 now.
I think there are now 8 or 9.
Well, they keep changing.
We're at 11 breweries, soon to be 12 with the addition of Strathcona Brewery.
We have Wild Eye, beer,
Shakedown's a great time. Bridge is a staple.
La Cerveceria,
Streetcar, and then North Point.
Beva Brewery,
Black Kettle, Braggot.
House of Funk.
They're all completely different from each other.
Breweries are community building businesses. There's no need to drive. Everything's walkable. There's bike paths. We have the most concentrated breweries and distilleries here in North Vancouver.
No matter what you're doing, there's always a brewery close by to pour you a cold pint at the end of the day.
The dirt here is just perfect. And when you've been mountain biking as long as I have, you become a sommelier of dirt. With the advent of the NSMBA, Trails for All is really the MO.
Without that dedicated volunteer organization, we wouldn't have the trails we do today.
It's the obligation of Vancouver's North Shore Tourism Association to make sure that we're there to support them to maintain and sustain these trails for many generations to come.
The Big Smooth was the North Shore Mountain Bike Association 25th anniversary beer.
I see that NSMBA can on a lot of tailgates after riding.
And $2 from every 4-pack was donated back to maintaining the trails.
Everything that I have been able to capture is a result of the trail builders here in North Vancouver. What does it feel like to ride that corner? What does it feel like to be in that place? And that's what I'm hoping to capture. It's just a little bit of that magic that makes this place unique.
A lot of people actually think beer is a very pigeonholed drink. They don't realize what a universe it is. I've always thought of each brewery as having a specific beer that I really think about.
We all have our niche. People come to us to get a crisp, clean Czech Pilsner.
You could try something esoteric, or you have an amazing IPA. Or Shakedown's niche, low alcohol beers done really, really well.
We collaborate on a beer week every year.
The North Shore Craft Beer Weeks, it's a big 2-week-long festival.
It's a great time just to get together and brew the North Shore collab beers.
I just love that there's that space for creativity, connection, while you're enjoying the best drink in the world.
Mountain biking creates community here.
It's given North Vancouver its own distinct flavor as a big city.
It's really incredible to see how it's just progressing. It doesn't have to be crazy anymore. It allows people to come in at what their comfort level is and then build from there.
I find a lot of fulfillment in giving back as a mountain biking coach and a mentor. There's a couple initiatives that building and creating the space for people of color. It's only going to make the sport stronger and a better place to be and a lot more fun.
There's that old saying, the more things change, the more they stay the same. The shore is still the shore, mountain biking is still mountain biking, and there's still not many things better than having a beer after riding.